Welcome to Mänttä Art Festival, Mäntän Kuvataideviikot. My name is Anna Ruth, and I'm the curator this year for the exhibition. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the work by Hodhayfa Salih. He's an artist who currently lives in Finland, in Turku, and he's created this series, Deportation. Now, usually the origin of the artist, the personal history is not very important to explain. But in this case, he's dealing with a very personal story and presenting it here in the hopes that people will understand and maybe be able to relate to the situation a little bit more personally. His story is that he's originally from Iraq and fled Iraq and moved to Ukraine, where he lived for an extended period of time until he fled again to Finland and asked for refugee status here in Finland. Unfortunately, after building a life here for 2 years, he was then deported, and this series describes his deportation. The series is in maybe like 2 parts because it continues here with another kind of deportation, the deportation of trees. And now I want to show you another work that he's made for the exhibition that describes a little bit more about the trees. So in this piece, which is about, I can't remember the exact length, but a long piece, is it 10 meters, is a forest. And this piece deals with his relationship with the forest when he came to Finland for the second time with a work visa. He worked alone in the forest, and he, in a way, befriended the trees because he had no one to talk to. And the work that he was asked to do in the forest reminded him of the feeling that he had being deported and always needing to leave the place where you've grown, where you've established a home, and then needed to leave. And so this piece describes the feeling from the perspective of the trees, which is quite an interesting thing to do because we also have several pieces in this exhibition which look at the world, look at life from the perspective of other beings. We have the work by Christina Stadelbauer, which looks at life from the perspective of insects. We have the work of Keme, which looks at life from the perspective of animals, and we have Hodhayfa, which looks at life from the perspective of the trees.